VRL once again. The championship, the drivers' championship has been decided, but the constructors has not been decided yet. It's round 15 in Japan, a really nice track to be honest. And I'm your commentator Costas. This time I'm not joined with Jake, who is racing today, but I'm joined by Mimi Lawan. How are you?
I am very good, and yourself?
I'm really good. Yeah, I'm actually no, I'm not really good. I would say that's a lie, but I have some energy left to commentate. Like, yeah, and we shall see how this goes. Like, we have 12 drivers currently at the moment. Many people couldn't join today, sadly. We won't have Aaron, who's trying to see Man City. Oh, what happened? You disconnect?
Yeah, I just disconnected apparently. Send me a thing. I need another invite.
Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well. First time I don't disconnect in the stream. No, when Alex disconnected as well when it was Spain, we both disconnected at the same time. Like, wait a minute, let me give me an invite. Which account?
The one beginning with B.
Right. Oh fuck, got it. I got you an invite, half 12. This is probably eager to go. I mean, I think he wants to end this season off pretty well, get a few wins again, and just maybe get a 100-point cap in the championship. Like, we know he's capable of doing that. He's just been completely fantastic this season. And I want to see him in VRL F1 next season. Like, he has been fantastic in F2, super consistent, and really fast on his day. And he's a world champion, so I would really like to see him in VRL F1 next season.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll get going soon enough.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, I believe we have like 50 points, not 50 points. The maximum amount of points you can get in the race is 44, so we have 88 points left to play for in the Constructors' Championship. And at the moment, let me just check the standings that VRL have given us. Races won are 316.5 and Red Bull are 246. So if I'm not mistaken, that's a 70.5 point gap. Red Bull really need a strong result to keep their hopes up for the constructors alive. But I mean, I think they have both drivers here if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. Yeah, both drivers. Mizrars, and this time it's Pure Toad. It's not as Hilar. But Pure Toad is a pretty fast racer, so I don't think they'll be lacking something here. And I mean, this begs the question, if Wakanda stayed, I mean, he was pretty angry when he was taken out, I'd say like that, in UK, and he left the league. If he stayed, could Red Bull have challenged more for the constructors and the drivers? Because he was in a good position back then.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's true.
Alright, so we should get going soon. I mean, there's pretty much 4 minutes past where we should have originally started. Alex Bomber is here, Matthias is here. 12 drivers though, that's not really good to be honest, but we'll stay along. Like, we wouldn't leave. The previous race winner, I mean, Brazil was decided in a controversial manner to be honest, when Minsvaras and Andre went toe to toe. Minsvaras squeezed Andre into the wall almost and gave him lime damage, and like, that wasn't tolerated by the VRL steward, so Minsvaras got a penalty, and he was demoted all the way down to 4th position, and Andre won his home Grand Prix. Minsvaras didn't, I mean, at the start he didn't take this lightly. In the VRL Discord, he was pretty angry about it and said he would leave, but then he calmed down, and I think it's all fine now, it's all resolved. So, yeah, Andre, who isn't here yet, he's the winner of the Brazilian Grand Prix, which we didn't saw last week because we stopped the stream with Minsvaras as the winner before the penalties were decided. So here's a nice fun fact. 2 drivers are ready. I don't think we have readied up yet because there's nothing in the chat that tells us ready up. I'm gonna check the Discord to see if we're ending up.
Yeah, honestly, we're still waiting 1 or 2 drivers, I think, anyway.
Well, I don't think we have race confirmation. Let me just check. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, we have the ready up message. Just came now. We have the ready up message. Drivers yet to join the session have had invited, but we have had invited. I mean, have been invited, but we'll have to join during qualifying now. So yeah, we're starting with 12 drivers, and some will join in mid-quali probably, as Alex Bomberg has given us a confirmation message. And this could be a really good advance for Red Bull, because Racing Point only have one driver. Red Bull could really stretch the championship out of the last round if they get quite a good result. But Legend could disrupt these plans, as we have begun. We are in the lobby, and we're about to load the track and everything, and this should be the start of qualifying. Who do you think could be on pole today?
Well, that is, honestly, it'll probably be close to Japan, but Japan is one of them circuits where there is not much room for error. So it is maybe just about getting the lap in, which would be the first goal. But who knows? Maybe it could be anyone really if they can't string the lap together. As Legend, maybe he mightn't be putting as much effort given the fact that he's already sealed the title. But it's probably trying to win and just keep showing what pace he has.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if Legend wins, I think he's the Racing Point have won the constructors title. I would say though that it's better. I mean, Suarez could win them all. Like, he's a qualifying expert, and without Lukinik, without Andre, without Aaron McFall, who are also qualifying experts, I mean, he could really stick it up on pole, I believe. So let's see who's gonna be the first one to go out. I think someone has selected first gear already. It's Matthias. Matthias is gonna be the first to go out, I think. Like, no one else has gone in first gear. We can see the AlphaTauri guys leaving the garage. There we go. First one to go out is Matthias. And there's another one out. I think Ming Suarez. Yeah, Ming Suarez is also out on the pit lane. Now this could get exciting. Matthias versus Ming Suarez. AlphaTauri versus Red Bull. I mean, it won't probably be a versus at the end of qualifying, but we should see where the opening laps are at. Matthias spotting that nice blue helmet. I haven't really commented on that, like a commentator's helmets, kind of a lot, but this helmet actually looks pretty solid. Ming Suarez goes through the S's. This is a really good section of the track in Japan, the S's. I really like doing them, but they're pretty hard to master, but once you get a hang of it, they're pretty good. Nick Pankrat's also on the lap. Nick Pankrat, once again, in the VRL lobbies. I mean, I think he raced 3 times already this season. And let's see, I don't think we can expect much from him. I think he's solid midfield driver. I don't think he's top level. In the Haas, with that white and red helmet, like getting the points of the team right as well. I don't know what you can expect. I mean, like, he has been absent for very long, but he's back now as a reserve. But only ball, Phil, so they also on outlap, Legend on outlap as well. I think Ming Suarez is gonna be top there. Not exactly stayed on track. As I went to his elbow, he almost went off.
So you go up in the outlap, it's on you because
yeah, but Matthias is about to start his lap, so let's see what he can do. Up to max out engine mode, ERS mode on hot lap, let's see what he can do. As we see, the bump is gone from F1 2019 and 18, the famous Codemasters bump, but someone is off, and that is, I think it's, someone went off in that corner, I think it was Pure Auto, but yeah, Matthias has started the lap. Let's see how he takes turn 1, flat out almost, and starts braking. We hit the curve there, he does, that's beautiful through there. Let's see how he'll master the edges. Oh, that was pretty fast. I was really fast from Matthias. He's on point at the moment. As he takes his second edges and now goes through this left-hander. It's pretty easy to lose here, but he does not, and he's going pretty well. Now we're going 50 brakes after the 50-meter board. Takes up the curbs pretty large on the outside track. Oh, that was a bit of a husband there. How will he brake for this hairpin? Pretty well. Lock up there. I think he's missed the apex. I think that's the best thing to do, to be honest, to get a much better run out of the corner. Like, the apex does not really help much in this statement. So let's see what this sector 2 time is going to be and what Ming Suarez's 2 time is going to be, because he's up next. As he takes full pretty nicely on the run to 130R. Now he's going to have to accelerate massively through there. Can he reach 200 kilometers per hour? I think he can pretty easily. I mean, Suzuki, you will have a mix of high and low downforce in my opinion. As 109 is his 149.1 is his sector 2 time. Let's see what the Nizars can do. Nizars 109.9, that's not pretty good, but Matthias is on point at the moment. So let's see as he comes across the line now. Matthias is gonna do a 126.1. I think that was a pretty good time by Matthias.
Yeah, but that could be beaten for sure. Considering the quality of the drivers here.
Oh! 106.1.11 by Means Virus. Even if he didn't set the purple sector 2, he still beat the time. That's why he's a qualifying expert, along with Aaron McFall in my opinion. These two have pretty much dominated qualifying until Lukanik joined basically, but Lukanik is a VRL of Wonder. Legend, third, last at the moment. Not good as Nick Pancras, 137.5, yeah, invalidated, so he starts again. Right, only one lap, 130R at the moment, with that kind of Schumacher-esque tribute helmet, I'd say. The lime and the lime for Nick and the red for Michael. As Pirelli Todd was pole by 1,000th of a second. Let's see what Ryan Oliver can do. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Red Bull teams. 1, 2 for Red Bull, 3, 4 for AlphaTauri. They're doing a fantastic job at the moment. Look at this. 1,000 and then 4,000 Matthias. And then Ryan Oliver, 72,000. That's a fantastic qualifying session. Nick Pancras again on the lap. Let's see what he can do now. Sector 1 was 31 if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what he can do in sector 2. Oh, I don't think that's a good run through there. Alex Bomberg invalidated, Jake Mars invalidated, Jordi Boxel starts his lap now. Pepin and Kimi, they're both in the pits. I don't think Pepin and Kimi will want to set laps. They want to have the free source of tires. Because even if they set laps, I don't think they can get past P11 and P12. I mean, they possibly could because there's Nick Pancras in this. Oh, but yeah. So let's see now what Nick Pancras can do. Sector 2, let's see what his time. That's a pretty slow time. That's 110.5. That's not great at all. As he comes around the last few corners now, brakes hard for this right-left chicane. Kind of like the boss of chicane. Let's see now. He's gonna have to minimize the run down to the last corner. Now it's a 106.8. That's not good. Jake Marsh, oh, Jake Marsh in the gravel. Jake Marsh was in the gravel there, and he just managed to get out of it. Not great by Jake Marsh. Let's see Jordi Boxel on the lap. Let's see what they can do. He's already on the 101. He takes the run now towards 130R. This should be exciting to watch. Let's see how the Alfa Romeo engine roll coming around the back straight. And it's a purple sector to 109.9. So this could be a really good lap. Could he take pole position for Pirelli Toad? I mean, I don't think the classic was really important. Oh, he spun off almost. He's managed to just about keep it on the track. And this is gonna be see, that was just point and soak with a spin as well. So this could have been very well in pole position. Wow. We could have a really contender now, and Tony Boxer, the guy has been solidly in the midfield. Such a really nice lap time until that car spin. Jake Mars, not a good lap time for our commentator slash racer, and he's gonna be last the moment. Pepino on the last lap on the soft tire. Alex Mowick still in the pits, hasn't set the lap time yet. Alex Mowick, he said he wasn't going for the championship, and he's now is mathematically out of it, as we saw in Brazil. I mean, he still put up a really nice fight, but he just couldn't stop Legend. Like, he's back out on the track, coming out of the pit lane, 0% DRS, 100% DRS at the moment, with that kind of like Japanese tribute helmet. Say there's the blue, and there's the, that's really not the Japanese flag, to be honest. It's kind of it actually, with the colors. Alex Mowick really running some special helmets throughout the year.
Kimmy's now out of the pits. So
Kimmy's out of the pits, right. Jake Mars on the lap again, I think. No, he's coming in. Jordi Boxtel, I think, no, he's not on the lap as well. I think now the guys will be coming in section on the last lap, but I saw an only ball on the lap, throw it back into the pits. So, Means Mars, I think, is going to be the next one to start the lap, or I think Jordi Boxtel is going to pull into the pits, or he's going to start another lap. Where I think he's got that fuel indicator, so he must pull in. Oh, he's almost hit the wall. On my point of view, he almost hit the wall. I mean, Means Mars is up next. He's about to start the lap. Let's see what he can do now. Max DRS for that Red Bull racing car. Hits 200 kilometers per hour now. And as he flies down the main straight, how's he going to take turn 1 at 230 kilometers per hour? 237 actually. Takes flat out turn 1, and then he's going to break around 4th gear, takes up the accelerator, and now through the S's. Turn 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, Now down 6 gear for this corner, and that's pretty brave, I think, because I would have down into 5th, and now he's up to 7th now, as he takes up this pretty fast section of the track. He's down by 2 tenths. This could be good enough for Paul, but that's a slight mistake with it. He missed the apex. That's gonna cost him. Let's see how he's gonna take up the hairpin. Down 3rd, 2nd gear, brakes hard. 3rd, up to 3rd, already shifting up. No loss of traction there as he takes up. He tries to minimize the run as well, which is a good thing to do in this corner actually, because you get a really nice exit. Now Spoon up next. Can he take it pretty nicely? I think he did pretty nicely through there. As we're about to see second 2, he's gonna invalidate. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Let's see up to 300 kilometers per hour as he goes to the round 2, 130 hour. What's it gonna be like? It's gonna be minus 510. That's a fantastic lap time by Mars. He's really flying. He must not miss this one at the moment. Brakes hard for the chicane as he takes it pretty nicely. Oh, this is not the time to make a mistake there. He's running the VRS. And what's it gonna be like? It's gonna be a 4th position time. 25.5. A fantastic lap time. Matthias is off. Matthias is off. And
Invalid
he's not
anyway.
gonna go for another lap. So, yeah, Jackson I think is up next on the run. No, it's Pepkin, but he's invalidated. Alex Bomber, Alex Bomber has a bit of a moment there, and he almost loses the rear end. Kimi has been held up by Julie Box for a bit there. And let's see what Alex Bomber will do in his first attempt. I don't think it's going to be a great lap. It's got a 110.0 at the moment in the second sector. That's not a great lap time at all. That's always what was said by the guys before the track evolution had happened. And that's a not really nice way to take the chicane as well. Let's see what he can do now. As he accelerates across the line, he does not minimize the run like he should do. And he's gonna slot in the nice 6 behind Legend. Legend, Legend's off! Legend's off and there's a yellow flag. And Legend has lost the rear end. And he's gone completely off there. And he's gonna come back on the track. He's going to reverse. He's found reverse. So this guy's coming. Ronaldo was there on the lap time as well. And Ronaldo, I think, has backed off.
Kimi's about to cross the line, but that's not a representative lap anyway.
Yeah, that's a 39. I mean, yeah, 30 seconds off. I wouldn't make the 107%, I think, if that existed in the F1 games. Jordan Boxer on a lap time. Let's see what he can do now. As he goes through the S's, revs up 5th gear to the maximum over the car. Now, this could be an interesting tactic. Let's see what he can do now. Sector 1, it's up to 6th gear, 7th now. Let's get pretty close, I think, with between Kim and Varus if we saw anything in the first lap. Purple sector 1. Now, let's see what he can do. He takes up the curve. He does not do it like Varus, who actually is the curve there. Let's see what he can do now towards the hairpin. Gets a bit of the curve now. Locks up there, but I don't think that's going to cost him a bit too much. Let's see now. He accelerates on the round to Spoon. He needs to minimize the round as well. He needs to take up as close as possible to the grass there. But that's the optimal line. So, will he brake 50 meter board? No, he brakes later than that. And I think that's a pretty good, solid run through there. This could be a contender for 4th position, I think. But we're about to see what this 2 time is going to be. I mean, second first for sector 1, and in sector 2 it's going to be a 109.9. Actually, no, it's not purple as it shows. It's just about up on his time, but like he lost around so much time in the last sector with that caution he had. He's not up to speed now. So what we're gonna be like? It's gonna be a
26.0.
P2. That's a really good time by Jordy Box for them. Because they use the midfield, which he now sets as Legends on lap. Let's see what he can do. First sector, 2 tenths down his personal best, and he flies through that corner. Legends eye goes back and pedal up. He's a Suzuka expert. Let's see what Legend can do now. There's a yellow flag. Someone's gone off, I think, or someone's retired. I'm lagging a bit, so I don't know if I disconnect or not. So let's see what Legend can do. He needs to get the perfect runs through this new Spoon L130R. Let's see what he can do. Oh no, that's not perfect. I don't think that was perfect. Yeah, that's not perfect. He had to lift off, I think, to there. I don't know if that's going to be a good last time, but I don't think it will be. Already in the 109s. Yeah. He stood them down, but that's not saying much really. As Kirill Toad's retired!
Oh.
Kirill Toad's retired in the pits, I think. Not in the pits, he's crashed out.
Yeah, it's in the
Kirill
S's.
Toad's crashed out. Yeah, in the S's, and that's one contender for Paul gone. Let's see what Legend can do.
24.9.
Legend. His bar seems unbeatable at the moment. Jake Marshall lap time, I think he could get a really nice lift from Nick Pancras as well, who's right ahead of him.
Or no, yes, isn't using ERS here.
alright. Thought he was on lap. So Nick Franklin is joining boxers there right there on the road. He's up to P3. Matthias Renolimo take up 5 and 6. Alex Bomber coming out of the pits once again. On mediums! Alex Bomber is on mediums! Could he go faster on the mediums than on the soft? I mean, he made slight mistakes in sector 2, so that could definitely be a possibility. And this could give him a really nice strategy. Oh, Jake, don't hit Nick Pancras! Oh, that was close in the pits. As almost everyone's in the pits, except Alex Bomber. And a legend, Jordan Box. And Jordan Box is pulling into the pits now. Legend is validated, so yeah. So I think they completed most of the rounds, but Means is really setting the pace around there. It could be fun if we actually saw Benjamin racing like he suggested to see where he could have gone compared to Means. So Alex Bomber on the lap lap. Legend about to come into the pit, I think. So I think we should focus on Alex at the moment, except if someone else comes out of the pits. He's on the medium time, so that could be exciting. I want to monitor his sector times compared to the others, but he's going wide there. That's not good at all. Turn game audio down, says Alex.
Yeah, I already did that.
Already did. Alright. So, alright. He's about to begin his lap. As Minzar is also an out lap, so is Renolimo. But they want to start their laps now. So Alex Bomber taking his time, patient here. You take a perfect run, second gear, first gear, second again, third gear. You need to get the perfect exit. He's short tips and he's come back into the pits. He's actually come back into the pits. So he won't set the lap time on the medium tires, and he needs to come out quickly if he wants to do a lap on the softs.
Not sure what kind of strategy that is, but who knows, it might work.
So Jackson has joined back. I think he disconnected at the start, so yeah. As let's see now, Renoli for Jake Mars and Means Virus on out laps. Means Virus about to finish up. Can he go faster than that 25.5? As Means Virus about to start his lap, maxed out DRS, third gear. Let's get the perfect run, 2 minutes remaining, and I think it's gonna be his last lap of the session, so let's see now. Out of 7th gear, will he hit 8? He hits snow, he overrevs 7th, but he now is on 8, 320 kilometers per hour. As he goes down to turn 1 now, what's he gonna take? It's pretty off my line once again, down to 4th gear. Doesn't take much, he actually takes much of the action there, I'll be to my surprise. 6th gear through the S's, he does not overrev 5th like Jordan Boxall did. He stays in 6th gear, which is probably the optimal way to do it, but he stays there. He doesn't downshift, which I don't think would. But it actually worked out for him last time out. So yeah, after 200 kilometers per hour, almost once again, yeah, there he goes. As he tries to take a massive exit through there. Yeah, he's down by 18,000 on his time. He's up actually, plus 18,000. Jackson's disconnected again. I mean, I'm gonna get you an e-bike.
And in the meanwhile, as Moonvirus now, as Kimmy lets him by, and now heading down towards Spoon Curve. You try carry the speed in the entry, but don't go wide. But then you want to tuck in the inside, but don't up the curb. Yeah, try use all track on the outside, and it's now head down to towards 130 hour. He's going
down by 38,000 on his last sector time. This could be a really good lap. Let's see as he takes around the last sector now. He did this corners pretty damn well. Could he drop under the 125.5? Yeah, he does, and it's going to be a fantastic pole position if he manages. As the yellow flag, Matthias is off again. Matthias is off again, and there's Pepkin and Okimi coming. Yeah, it's Pepkin. As Renoli will put it in P2 ahead of Legend. It's Red Bull AlphaTauri 1-2 at the moment. Jackson has joined back. Legend about to begin his lap. Jordi Boxall about to begin his lap. Matthias, I don't think he can do another run because if he's already out of it. Alex Bomber, he needs to come fast now. As let's see, Jake Marshall's on lap time on the soft tires. Jackson, he won't have a time to set another one. Timmy and Pep, you know, in the background.
Lap time does
Jake Marshall about to
not look quick. I think he
2.5 seconds down. Means versus driver and only 100 tires. Does Jake have enough time? It's 1 second.
He made it.
Oh, he just about crossed the line. He just about makes it. Jake Marsh just about makes it. It's not like Lewis Hamilton in Sochi 2020. I mean, where he just about made it by 1 second. So Nick Franker's on lap time, Alex Bomberg on lap time. Let's see what Legend can do now. He needs he can try to get pole position. He doesn't have slipstream or his teammate this time around, so this could be exciting. We have 12 viewers at the moment watching the stream, so this could be. Let's see what Legend can do now. What Jordy Boxel can do as well. This two have been pretty good. This is Legend. He still can't take the optimal round per spoon. I think that's cost him a lot. So as he tries to rev the engine up to 130 up to 80 or 300 kilometers per hour, this could be a really good lap by Legend. Yeah, he's 1/10 down red, but I don't think this could be enough for pole. Except if he finds 3/10 on the last sector alone, which I don't think is possible. Locks up through there, not really good that one, but yeah, I think he managed to say,
oh! No, we should probably kill any chances here.
Now, it's not gonna be enough. It's gonna be P3. Kimmy quit the P4! Kimmy has quit the P4! Wow, what was that?
They're enjoying his P4.
Come from Kimmy. As Jordy Boxel puts again in P4 now. Alex Bomberg about to set the last time. And,
P4 for Alex.
P4. It's a battle for P4. And Alex Bomberg takes it. He starts in P4 tomorrow. Jake Marshall lap time. Yeah, I don't think he improved.
Let's see. 9th.
Can you actually hear me?
Yeah, I can.
I really can't hear you at the moment. Yeah,
I can hear you. I can confirm.
Here's the grid order. Mizar's 4, Rhino Level 2nd, Legend 3rd, Alex Bomber 4th, Jordy 5th, Kimmy 6th, Piral Toad 7th, Matthias 8th, Jake Powers 9th, Nick Pagwers 10th, Jackson, Pepin. You're gonna have free choice of tires.
Yeah, so that is the grid set. Only 12 drivers, but that should be more than enough to have some good racing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. My headphones are pretty much broken. I broke my headphones. I can't hear anything.
You can be heard on stream.
As we have started the formation lap, doesn't seem to be any rain on the horizon. Everyone's scoring already, so everyone's struggling with soft tires except Patrick is fighting on the hard tire. So this could be interesting.
Yeah, he wants to go for the reverse strat then.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Now I can hear you, but I broke my headphones basically. I can't hear anything from them. So now I'm commentating on my second set. It's yeah, the sound quality is gonna be terrible, but I think they pretty much fell and the cable snapped like. That's a bit of a problem. So yeah, we're basically ending the formation lap at the moment. Can someone in the chat say how, if I sound terrible or if I sound normal? Because like, I need to know basically. This headset is better than the other. Oh, for real? Well then, well then, actually, we've pretty much got a winner out of this. So, yeah, let's see now. The cars are going through 130 Armin's arches at the moment. Rinaldi was right behind him. Legend, Alex Bomberg. This is gonna be a really nice start, I think, here in I was about to say Russia. It's actually Japan. So yeah, wait a second. It turns out I sound pretty nice in these headphones as well. Like, my other ones were broken since like the start of qualifying, so I couldn't hear anything what you said basically. Alright, so yeah, I couldn't hear anything since like the start of qualifying. Yeah, but we're about to start now. We're about to go to 5 lights. I mean, Pepkin's lining up on the grid now. 12 cars today. We don't have a lot more as we do usual. So this is it. We're about to go to 5 red lights. Look but never stare. 5 lights. Lights out. Oh, go. Who's got a good start? I think Minsar's got a pretty good start. I don't think Legend has a really good start. Alex Bomberg is already alongside Legend. Oh, they almost touched. They will bang on the straight. Legend and Alex Bomberg almost touched. Alex Bomberg, I think, has got ahead. Alex Bomberg has got ahead. There's no contact there. Through turn 1 and 2 and 3. And Minsar is leading the way. He already has a 5/10 gap on everyone else. As there's, I think there's a bit of contact at the back. Chicken March is a bit further behind than he started. There's not really much change at the moment, so I'm just gonna put on the detail position change. Alex Bomberg gained 1, Girl Coach gained 1, Nick Fungus and Jackson have also gained 1 positions from the start. Meanwhile, has really set the pace already here today. Already an 8/10 gap to an Oliver, who is already pushing Alex Bomberg right behind him. Legend's trying to move on Alex Bomberg. This could get pretty close. As Legend is going to put his nose in there. He's going to use some of his overtake. Alex Bomberg is also using his overtake. They're going to go side by side. This could end like Vettel and Verstappen in 2018 in Japan. Will Legend try a dive down the inside? Oh, I think there's almost contact. Contact,
there was contact.
Alex Bomberg, there's contact. And Alex Bomberg's on off. Legend's got back past. Legend's got back past Alex Bomberg. Now Alex Bomberg will lose the slipstream.
The Renault's now in the battle.
Let's see now, Alex Bomberg is going to go to the outside of 130. Oh, this could get into tears, or this could end perfectly. Alex Bomberg on the outside. Let's see now, between the two former championship contenders, Legend stays ahead. Alex Bomberg gets already the 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Jordy Boxer right behind them as well. He's got so much ERS, Jordy Boxer, he can use it immediately. As Legend is using his, Alex Bomberg is using his, Jordy Boxer is using his ERS. He's not at the moment. So Alex Bomberg trying over Legend, can't get past. This should be a really nice battle we're seeing him just knock for the lead. As we're knowable, and means Alex Bomberg already opened up a 2-second gap to the rest of the field.
They've gone. They managed to get themselves away from the pack, which is, well, was their main goal for the start of this race. And now they're free to race as they please. As the grid is glitching there.
Yeah, the grid is glitching. I am seeing Farage with a little mistake there, and Rinaldi's all over the back of him now. Will Rinaldi try and move through there? No, he gets pretty close, but does not try and move. The gap is still 6/10 in between them, but I think the change now. My gap is pretty much frozen to what it was in the S's, so we should get the gap soon fixed, I think. I mean, the gaps are working for the guys that are for PRL total onwards, but it's, the gaps in the top 5 are frozen, so we don't have a clue what's happening with them at the moment. As Rinaldi Balls using some of his overtake, trying to get close to Minsvaris. Could we get DRS now on the first straight? Let's see.
I think that lap counter's glitched.
Yeah, it's lap 2 actually, it's not lap 3. Oh, Rinaldi, bit of a tank slapper there. Not really helpful for it. Jackson gets 3-second time penalty. Yeah, it's glitched. Now we're on to lap 3, and the gaps are finally working. 0.4 the gap between Minsvaris and Rinaldi, but Legend is catching up to them. So this could be a really nice battle for the lead of the race in the end, or potentially even now.
Yep.
So let's see what are the battles that are happening at the moment. Jake Barnes is close to his teammate Jackson. These two have a pretty nice relationship. They were both in Torpedo League. I mean, Jackson left. So, and they were in party together. Like when Jake was commented, he always told me he was going in the party with Jackson while he was leaving. So yeah,
Oh,
it's
this Matthias glitching there.
together. Yeah, Matthias glitching. As let's see now, Renolibol getting really close to Minzars once again, 3/10 between these two, but Minzars has a lot more overtake. Minzars definitely wants that win to keep Racing Point's championship hopes alive. So let's see now. I'll go Renolibol use some of his overtake, but it's not enough. He gets a pretty much overspeed, I think. 300 kilometers per hour, 305 to 301, but it's not enough. Minzars stays ahead. This could get a really close battle near the end. As Legend, he gets within a second here, and get DRS as well. Yeah, he's going within a second, but just not enough to get DRS. Renolibol will get DRS. Minzars will not get DRS. He's in front. Fastest lap at the moment. Let me just check who it is. Fastest lap is Legend 30.0. So Legend gets another point with Kratos collection if it ends like this.
Well, Legend Knights Bomberg are now closing up again.
Yeah, there.
So we could have a four-way battle here.
Alright, yeah. So, yeah, let's see now. It could be a four-way battle, and Jordan Vauxhall is right there in the mix. And currently they're separated by 3 seconds. And that penalty that Alex already has is basically killing his chances of fighting for this win, since he's going to throw him down to P7. Oh, Alex already tried the look through there on Legend lock up there. He didn't make contact. I don't think they made contact. As now Minzars really opening up the gap again to Renolibol up to 5/10. So Minzars at the moment keeping it calm, keeping it cool. He has a lot more ERS than the rest. He is pretty much he's pretty much the king of this fight at the moment, and he's staying where he is. Like, there's no reason for him to use some of his ERS. I think he's pretty much comfortable where he is, and that's about it. So Renolibol, he's gonna get really close there. Like, Renolibol much better braking than Minzars, but Minzars just gets perfect exits every single time with racing VRL. Minzars just got a perfect exit out of every corner as Renolibol. It gets a bit less time, and here he goes then. Oh. So here it is, Renolibol going for the move around the outside. Minzars going to defend the inside. They're really close together. They almost touch, but the Minzars stays ahead. He nudges over Renolibol and says, "I'm the one who decides the corner here," and stays ahead. I think Renolibol will not be too happy about that. He squeezed him out there, and now Renolibol's up again 5/10 behind, and has used a lot of his ERS. Legend can't get close to them actually. He's still staying within that 1 second gap to Renolibol.
He's tried there, it didn't quite work out. But, oh, he's got Minzars from wide.
Oh, Minzars was wide, and Mr. Renolibol's chance now to get the lead as he tries down into turn 1, and Jackson's gone off. But Renolibol takes the lead. Renolibol takes the lead. Minzars is using his overtake. Here, that's a perfect exit once again. They're side by side. Who's gonna get around this spoon? I think Minzars has got a pretty perfect run at the moment. Renolibol is pretty much out of the race, and Legend's gonna get the race as well. So let's see now. Renolibol is getting really close to the back of Minzars. He went past for a moment, while Minzars still stays ahead, even with that mistake.
Yes, he got. Although he might count himself lucky there, given the fact he had the ERS saved to make sure that he could get the exit required. Now, will Renolibol
so let's
get
see,
his
look
chance?
at this trade. This is just a massive trade at the moment. So Renolibol's there, Minzars is there, Legend's there. Everyone is there trying to take the lead from Minzars as Renolibol is using his ERS and DRS, and he's getting closer and closer and closer. He has a look. He has a little look. Minzars has gone into the grass almost. And he stays ahead. Minzars stays ahead of Renolibol at the moment using his ERS. So now he's gonna get Legends within them as well. Renolibol went a bit wide there. Now Legends gonna have a nice run, but Legends hasn't got a nice run either. So Minzars pretty much all stuck in his dirty air through these corners, and that's not helping them at all. Let's see, I'm just gonna check the warnings of the top 3. So yeah, Minzars at the moment, 1 warning, Renolibol, 1 warning, Legend, 0 warnings, Alex Bomberg, penalty and 4 warnings on the first lap, so he has 1 warning, so 2 warnings get another penalty. Jordan Vauxhall, no penalty, no warnings, VRL just got a penalty, and and warning as well. So yeah, the fight actually VRL isn't really in the fight between the top 3. Within the top 5 actually, because it's not really a top 3 at the moment. And Alex Bomber is also close, so the Mock is also close as means are still keeps the lead, but he's used a lot of his DRS at the moment. But when Oliver's down to 5%.
Yeah. Legends who are going to same between Virus and Alex Bomber because the most of any of them. Oh,
and
that's Jackson.
Jackson's off! Jackson's off once again, not a good race for him at all. There's no safety car as Ronaldo's getting closer and closer and closer. As let's see, will he go for the move this time? Oh, this time it's gonna get close. That was really close with him in his bars. Ronaldo, but his horse just closes the door on him. And Ronaldo spun. Ronaldo spun off. He's gonna come back on track doing a legend. Oh, Alex Bomberg's there. Oh my goodness, Ronaldo almost collected Alex Bomberg. And he's going to cross on his tires. And Jordan Box has kill him in the fight. But he's not good damage. Ronaldo is going really slowly through there. He's going to cross on his tires. He just doesn't have the traction at all. And it's down from P4 to V5. And Winchorse now has a massively safe gap. At the moment, Ronaldo has bottled this first place, it seems.
Well, a huge bottle, it seems like at the moment. And now, Legend is now free to try take this lead.
Yeah, so Minzars, he will be chased by Legend, as Legend has like 20% more ERS than him. As we go to lap 7, will second one yellow flag, it's Jackson! Jackson spun up again.
Oh dear.
My goodness, this is not a good race for Jackson at all. As Legend stays within his bars at the moment, 6 tenths, 5 tenths, he's getting really close to the slipstream. Doesn't even use the DRS, but he's 6 tenths down, or he's 6 tenths up on his personal best. So maybe it's the time to change the tires. Because like the softs will definitely have gone off. Mizars once again gets a perfect X. Legend, he needs to use some of his DRS, because he has built up a lot of DRS at the moment. And he's not using it. He's staying behind his RS. He's going to try to go for the undercut or the overcut. We saw in Mexico, like he was staying on par with looking at there's another yellow flag. Who is that?
That's a random.
Jackson again. Jackson again. Jackson went off again, mate.
I believe Kimi got passed by Matthias. Matthias. Oh God, God, there's a glitch there.
Matthias is like one lap down, it seems. He's glitched. That was really good, that one. So Legend really close to the back of Minzars once again. Oh, he gets much closer through there. But he just seems Minzars is there in the air at the moment. He needs to get past him immediately. This could get him into either a really nice train or a really nice battle, because Alex Bomberg is winning this as well. Alex Bomberg, I think he needs to go for the undercut. Because like he has that penalty. He needs to build up a massive gap. And like at the moment he's the gap between him and 11th place, which was what he would basically come out, is 12 seconds, so he would have clean air as well. So him and Legend, they definitely need to go for an undercut in my opinion, because Minzars, he always fits the hardest tires. He either goes for the hardest and beats early, or he beats early and goes for a 2-stop. Like, that's what I've seen so far in VRL. Like in the start of the season, he used to do 2-stop every time, and just try flat out, but he now is goes for the, as there's a lockup once again from Minzars. Will anyone pull into the pits? Minzars does pull into the pits. Legend pulls into the pits. Alex Bomberg pulls into the pits. Jordy Boxler continues on, and someone's collecting the coal as well. Someone's collecting the coal in the pits. I think that will be a penalty, because like they've taken out they've crossed over the line. I think to take out the coal.
Minzars been held.
Yeah, Minzars. No, he didn't.
I nearly
no, he didn't. Alex Bomberg should have done this medium. Yeah, Minzars going to the hards. I told you he would go for the hardest compound, and he's going to the hards. Legend on the mediums, Alex Bomberg's on the mediums, and we all have so much clean air at the moment. Jordy Boxall, he needs to do a massive outlap.
Oh, that's Legend!
Legend's off! Legend's off! He's lost it! He's lost it on the pit entrance! And that's probably him going out of the win rate. As let's see now. But Jordy Boxall's down in second one time. He's down in second one time. He could get a really nice undercut here, an overcut here. Oh no, he's almost spun it. Jordy Boxall's rears must be overheating at the moment. He's almost spun off there. As Minzars on the cards, I think Legend and Alex Bomberg, I think they made contact, because now Alex Bomberg is so far down behind Minzars. So yeah, Minzars pretty much has his win in the bag, I think, as Jordy Boxall isn't really doing many favors here on the overcut.
I think Rhino Ball is also close to Joy Boxtel, so that means...
Yeah, but Jordy Boxall is 5 tenths down. Is it gonna be enough? Like the leader gap at the moment is 18 seconds. And he's gaining. He's not gaining actually. No, Minjar just gained up 1/10 of him. He was gaining for a moment. Who is in the pitch now? As does Jordy Boxtel. Looks, and that's a 5-second penalty.
Oh dear.
Oh no. That's not great at all, isn't it? Over pitch, St. March pitch. Pepin is not the pitch. He's gonna come on in P4. It's gonna be a Williams 3-4. As Jordy Boxtel comes out of the pitch now, where's Mizar's gonna go? Where's Jordy Boxtel gonna go? And where's Mizar's gonna go? Jordy Boxtel is not get out of the pitch entry. Of it exit. Mizar's gets a lead. Alex Palmer gets second. And Ryan Olible's right behind Jordy Boxtel. And he tries to move. I think Ryan Olible tried to move as Legend. As Ryan Olible is ahead of Legend now. Ryan Olible goes for the move with Jordy Boxtel with both feet with hard tires. They both on the music is Kimmy's out. Where's he crossed? He's crossed there. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's gone completely off there. You can see here it's
unfortunate.
And there's a virtual safety car. That means if Pierre was close to the pitch, he would come on in the net lead. So would Matthias. They have a 20-second gap to Means-Vars at the moment. Means-Vars also has to navigate these slow corners, so he's gonna have to slow down quite a lot there. As Alex Womber is also close to him. Jordan Boxall is not really close to him. Legends 8 seconds off of him. Like, Legends lost the win with that spin, I think. I would like to see what happened in the replay. Do you have it in the stream?
Well, yeah, I think he just went in and then just lost the car mid-corner.
Oh no, that's not great at all, he missed it. That's not great at all. Oh, I tried to see what happened, this didn't, I wasn't full volume. So there we go, oh why do we have second round, second 2 seconds in yellow flag?
Oh, right on the ball, he's going to get past Joy Boxton 130R. He has!
So right on the ball, he got past! That's a fantastic one, but Jordy Boxton could get the run back now. As Matthias picked it up with a virtual safety car. So he could get a really nice, could get past the Means-Vars, I mean, not count, I don't think. He's got ahead, but clearly ahead of Jordy Boxtel and Ryan Olible. He is ahead. He has jumped. Oh, Jordy Boxtel goes for the move, Ryan Olible. Jordy Boxtel, he makes the move, but Ryan Olible's going to go on the stretch back. There's a fantastic battle between these two. The number 14 and the number 24.
Oh,
Jackson's out. Jackson's crashed. Jackson's crashed. I don't think that's going to be a safety car. We saw like 6 minutes ago. Corner said, "I'm wondering what's in on in a minute." And Means-Vars is doing some dirty stuff. Like, I don't think so, personally. He's joking. I was just going through the chat, like, seeing what happened. So, yeah, as Legend goes for the move now, Renolible, and he gets a position, but Renolible gets it back. Legend has saved up 70% of overtake. He could go for the move to score.
He'll be passed.
He's really brave. Oh, so close! Oh, so close! He's close to the cross. Renolible, what's he doing? What's Renolible doing there? What's he doing? Like, what's he doing there? Like, why would he do that? I think that's a definite penalty. That's a slam dunk penalty. Like, he cannot do that. He really cannot, like...
Well, Bjorn told in the pits, so it means Virus to be passed.
Means-Vars definitely gonna be passed, as Alex Bombox is a fast lap. 8 tenths behind Means-Vars at the moment, but Means-Vars has 50% more ERS. So, not many battles happening at the moment. As Matthias is up with P4. Look at this. I just see it on the replay on the stream from Ryan Olible's point of view. He just doesn't even turn the steering wheel. If I were him, I'd just either qualify or disqualification. Like, he's turning into him. He's really turning into him. You can see it here. You can see it on the stream. Like, I know he's friends with Alex and Legend wants his championship rival, and maybe he doesn't like Legend that much, but this is not acceptable. This is really not acceptable to do.
I mean, Legend was more than alongside, and he was entitled to his space. So, well,
and he turned into him. I saw him on the stream. He just had that slight angle. He was turning into him, man. Like, you cannot do that. You cannot do that in professional league racing, especially in VRL, which is one of the biggest leagues. Like, yeah, this is just dirty, in my opinion. We saw it like last time I saw something this dirty in VRL. I think was Like it wasn't this. It wasn't. It was so much levels of dirty. Like it was Silverstone with Ballimer basically.
Hmm. Like bombers within DRS
But, yeah.
and virus.
So yeah, this could get exciting between Alex Bumber and Luis Virus. 4/10 now. It's getting pretty close to this gap. And Oliver is also pretty close to Jordan Boxall.
Yeah.
Legends under attack by Pure Toad as well. I think Legend might have some damage after that incident with the Renewable, so he's not faring that well at the moment. Down in P7. I mean, this could keep Red Bull's championship chance alive for another moment, as Peppian is in the lead. Oh my goodness, Peppian is actually in the lead. He's actually in the lead. I don't care if he hasn't pitted. Like, it's Peppian in the lead. We have to appreciate this moment. As Alex Bumber getting pretty close to the back of the charts, and Injuries could get traffic from Peppian as well. I mean, traffic.
Or DRS benefit. Oh,
Yeah.
Joy Boxell's now passed around the ball, who's much less aggressive this time.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Oh, yeah, maybe not. What's he doing, man? Like, and Jordy Box has gone.
Oh.
Jordy Box has gone. He's lost it, and now he's been overtaken by Legend and Pierre Code. As we have the Racing Point team principal talking and when we talked about dirty drivers, he typed a comment talking about dirty drivers with 3 dots there. And I don't think he's approving Renault Wolf's actions, to be honest. I mean, he costed his number 1 driver position there, and valuable points for the constructors. So yeah, that's not great at all. I think
he's
Legend
gaining
could
now,
be now.
But
Yeah,
Legend
there
probably
goes
gonna-
Legend. Renault Wolf's getting.
He's backed off there, probably for his own good.
Yeah. As there goes Winsor, she's gonna get 30 air by Pepkin on the S's, and Alex Wong's gonna get pretty close. Winsor's on the hards, and Alex Wong's on the mediums. Alex Wongberg, they both have lower than 40% DRS, and look at this. Now Pepkin's gonna pretty much hold up Winsor, I think, yeah, around this corner. Yeah, he is. He's holding him up at the moment. And this could mean, will Winsor go for the move there? No, he does not, and look at how much Alex Bomber is closing in. Look at how much Alex Bomber is closing in. Let's see now, Mizvar's gonna get the run to Pepkin. No, he's not. Alex Bomber is 3/10 on him now. Pepkin is doing God for Alex Bomber. Matthias is left! I'm gonna get him an invite back for a second.
Meanwhile, should he get past here under an 130R? Doesn't seem like he can. Peppian still has some good straight line speed.
Yeah. What's Matthias' PSN again?
Matthias Gamer 122. Capital M, capital G.
Matthias Gamer 122.
Let's see, Alex Bomberg, he's gaining a mean virus. But means virus
Yeah,
trying
let's
to
see
gain
now.
a Peppian.
And Winsvar's goes for a wall, Pepkin. And Alex Bomber could get a double toe here. As no, Pepkin's gonna hold up Pepkin's going for a move on his voice. It's almost contact. Matthias has joined back. Legend's
Legend
gonna
is
pass
past.
Ran Oliver there. Legend's passing. Ran Oliver gets a cutback there. Will he turn on him this time? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, definitely. So, Legend gets behind Ran Oliver once again. Pure Toad's close to him. So, Pepkin is now holding up Alex Bomberg basically. Pepkin's just smiling, he's just vibing in his own race at the moment.
Alex Bomberg
is now
he's gained a long
out
exit.
of a second range of Pepkin. Defense really hard as Jake March has passed Matthias, who's lagged out of the session. I mean, I didn't invite him back, so I don't know why he's not joining.
I mean, it's just something else happened and he can't join back.
Ah, alright. But now Alex Bomberg is not within a second on these bars. Pepkin has really cost him. Second round yellow flag.
Oh, there's Joy Boxell.
Jordy Boxell! Oh no! And he had such a perfect run as well. And he's now down in P10. Down in last with Jackson Kim recovering. And 1 point for him at least. We're gonna get the fastest lap outside of the top 10 point actually. Kimmy gets 1 point even after retiring because he has a fast lap outside of the top 10. As Pierre told us, another 3-second time penalty. So, Legend and Ranolable, let's see, will there be a round 3 of them going back and forth? Will there be an Ayrton Senna, Alan Prost-esque move? No, there will not be. Ranolable this time. Oh, he's hit him! He's just going to the back of him. Like, oh, I'm not gonna say that I don't want to get monetized, but like, what's he doing? What's he actually doing? He just accelerated in the back of him. If I were Legend, I'd be pretty angry at that. I would be definitely angry at that. Pepin is actually going faster than his personal best. Like, how? He's not 16 laps on his tires. I mean, that's pretty decent pace for Pepin at the moment. So if Renault Legend actually takes out the route, like Ronaldo was trying to do for 3 laps straight, then Pepin could come off with a podium maybe, if it's a safety car.
Yeah, if there is a safety car, he would be a huge benefiter.
Yeah, Pepin would be get a lot of benefits there. That AlphaTauri mate says Toto NL. So yeah, that AlphaTauri is driving terribly at the moment. I hate to say this when it's for a fellow driver or racer that I respect, but he's just driving terribly. Like, there's literally no point in driving like this. Like, we saw some great drives in Brazil.
Oh, I almost had him on those there.
And that's gonna cost him a lot. Not actually a lot, because he's still within a part of his virus. He's gaining on him, actually. Matthias cannot take control of his car, so pretty much he's out. So Matthias will pretty much be fighting Jordi Boxford because he cannot take control of his car. As Pirelli thought closing in on Legend closing into Renault. So me, Alex Palmer staying within a second, but no, he's just falling out of the range at the moment. 6 people currently in this chat. I mean, no, it's timing 10 laps to go. So meanwhile, he's exceeded the gap by 1/10 as well. That he still stays in P3. Matthias has left the session. I hope he rejoins. I mean, even if he rejoins, he will finish in P9 with like he's 9 seconds off the tankers, and Jordi Boxer 57 seconds off. But yeah, let's see now. Legend and Renault, will there be around 4? Like, they've already gone back and forth 3 times and ended in contact 3 times. So yeah, I don't think Renault will get penalized because he's a reserve. I mean, there could be like a quality ban if he races again. I think that would be fair. So let's see now. Legend getting closer. Alex Bomberg will he get closer to Minsvars? I think Alex Bomberg's tires must be gone at the moment, because like Minsvars exceeding that gap massively. Pepin's still there, like vibing, and Legend close to the back of Renault this time. Renault was using his overtake. Legend is using his overtake. Legend is using all of his overtake now. He's really trying this.
He's gaining.
7th. Look at the overspeed.
To the right.
And let's see now. And this time he's got past, but Renault fights back, and he actually gets past clean this time. What a surprise! But that was a nice move by Renault. Credit to him. That was a really nice switchback. Oh, Legend's fall! Oh my goodness! Legend had a moment there, and you almost spun the car off. That's gonna cost him time, and Pierre Todd getting much closer to him. Pierre Todd he needs to get past in order for Red Bull to have a hope at the construction championship. At the moment, the gap is, I'm just gonna check it on the live stream, on the live standings. So yeah, Vision Racing League, let me just check. Standings, Racing Point had a 70.5 point gap as we came into this race. It was getting the win, and Pirelli Todd currently in 6th. It would be I just got to do the math right now. They will get 33 points, which would put them in a position of 37 points behind, if I'm not mistaken. As Pirelli Todd goes on the move, Legend, lock up there from Legend. Pirelli Todd staying there, as Renault was getting really close to Pepin, who
Pepin in the pits. Or the softs, most likely.
So yeah. So we have 37 points gap now, but with Legend not 30, because Pirelli Todd got caught up in P5, so it's actually 35, but with Legend in 4th position, and the maximum points you can gain after this race is 44 points. I think Racing Point will have won the Constructors' Championship if it ends like this. Because the gap would be 47 points.
Yeah, 47 and maximum will be an offer in the final round is 44.
Yeah, and none of them have a fast lap as well, because Jordan Boxall has it at the moment. So Racing Point, at the moment, our Constructors' Championship ends like this. If Pierre Todt can actually get a move past Legend and Red Bull, like he has 11 seconds of penalties. Jake Marsh has also disconnected, so we have pretty much 8 runners in this Grand Prix. And one of them is, at the moment he's like 36 seconds behind the other. And is there any other disconnection? Pierre Todt getting really close to Legend. He's gonna try and move there. He's gonna go to the inside. No, not enough. As Legend is falling out of the second range of Renault. Who has more penalties? Let me just check. Penalties is 3 seconds for Renault, 3 seconds for Legend, 3 seconds for Alex Bomberg. Brings Varus 3 months, has his win in hand. Nick Packard's doing really well in his return. P6. That's a really nice job. Pep now could actually go for the fastest lap as well. He could get fastest lap points on those soft tires. Let's see what they can do. This is not really the representative lap because he's now gonna begin his first lap. Overtake battle, I think he's really well for a fast lap. There's no battles happening currently in this race. As Alex Bomberg and Varus gap is now up to 1.5 seconds. Legend now getting pretty close to Renault once again. I mean, what more can we see actually from these two is the question really. Renault obviously experienced racer. Legend, he came into the scene like in F1 2020. He was fast from the get-go, and now he's the champion obviously. As Renault would want to race a champion, but not in these circumstances that we saw before.
We're Peppian's past Jake Marsh now.
I mean, Jake Marsh is an AI car, so yeah. If Peppian gets past Nick Pankras, then this could mean something. So pretty much Jordi Boxall now, you will probably get past Matthias. No, he won 29 seconds in like 6 laps. Meanwhile, has begun another lap. Legends on the back of Renault now. They both have around the same ERS percentage, and Legends gonna use everything he has to try to get past. Renault defend. Oh my! What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh!
What are you doing? What are you doing? What is he actually doing? This man is a joke. He's an actual joke. If he watches the stream, I just want him to know that he's an actual joke. Like, what is he doing? He just swerves across him on the straight, and if he takes him out, spins him off. Like, mate, get a grip. Get a grip. Get something, get a grip. Like, man, that's not how you race. That's really not how you race. I'm angry. And I am actually angry for this. Because, like, this race is probably one of the worst I have ever seen. Like, we started with 12 drivers, we have 2 disconnections, and then there's all the dirty driving. Like, you really can't get much worse than this. I think Alex Bomberg has disconnected because there's no gap in him. No, he's still there. Alright, but yeah. Pierre Todt is plunging into Renault. I mean, Renault is in the AlphaTauri as well, so if he pretty much lets the Red Bull through, then we could see that there's a bit of another reason behind this. No, he won't, he stays behind him. Pierre Todt has seen those things that he did Legend, and I think he'll pretty much... Oh, and he's hit him! He's actually hit him! And he's trying to get past now. Oh, this is gonna get close. I don't want to see another piece of dirty driving once again. Renault was using his overtake, so it's Pierre Todt. Let's see. Renault goes defensive. He doesn't swerve this time. But yeah, this time he actually was okay with it. And surprise, surprise, he's in the AlphaTauri. With AlphaTauri having pretty much an allegiance to Red Bull. So yeah, I think we should question some stuff as he's now backing off. He's actually backing off. Like, I am questioning this. Like, is there a bit of race fixing involved? And that's karma. That's karma. But he's not lost much time either. So yeah, if he's just going off on purpose to try and wait for Legend, like, yeah. I'm not sure if I condone this. No, I don't condone this race. I'm not sure if this race is worth mentioning at the moment. Like, just a joke. As yeah, he's dropping behind Pierre Todt at the moment. Like, I am gonna question this. Like, he defends so hard against the Racing Point who are fighting Red Bull in the constructors. while being in the car of the sister team of Red Bull, and then he takes out the racing point, and then he pretty much lets out Red Bull through, and then that Red Bull creates a gap of 1.8 seconds. Like, yeah, I think there should be some questions raised, to be honest, about this behavior.
So now he's in the pits.
So now he's trying to go for a fast lap, I think. I mean, there's no other reason for him to pit. He's a reserve anyways. His job here is done. He pretty much denied Legend the P3. So yeah, he has a massive gap to the rest of the field. So yeah, his job is pretty much done. Second yellow flag. And says someone has gone off. Who's that?
No one really.
I'm not sure. No one. It was... And the game is pretty much glitching itself now. He's come out in P7. Skies are pretty much darkening up a bit. Will there be rain? I'm not sure. I just want to see what is happening in the chat right now, because I haven't checked it in so long. Like, there's nothing happening in this chat. Jake Mars, fastest lap of the race. He's back in the race, actually, after losing his AI. So, he's getting some points, really. Matthias is not... He will finish P9 even if his AI don't have the race. I am not a massive fan of this at the moment. Like, I don't want to comment on it again, actually, because there could be some... Even if it puts my job in danger, like, if I speak against this. Like, this was a farce, actually. I said it and I'm gonna say it again, like, this is not acceptable. I mean, there's nothing else happening in this race at all, because the fight is gone. So, this is the only thing I can basically talk about. Like, a Legend's almost spun again, but he's kept going. Nick Pancras there, no penalties for him. Pepin is running pretty well and all the balls catching out to him. Jake Mars, minding his business, has got the fast half of the race. Matthias is there, his AI car is there. Jordy Box was down in P10, lap already. I mean, he had such a good start in this race weekend, and then he basically, his form just dipped completely, it shattered itself. Like, he made that mistake, then he lost his win again, and then he picked in the pits for a second time to fit on the soft tires, and I don't think he even has a fast lap.
Oh, that ran the ball spun. He spun.
Oh! I think this is just poetic justice. I think this is karma.
He's retired.
On the track. Like, he's not even retired in the pits. But, I mean, there's nothing happening. But if a safety car comes up, then it's welcome, I guess. Jake Marsh getting past him. Yeah, there's not going to be a safety car. But what happened there, in my opinion, was just poetic justice. Like, it was karma. Like, he deserved that, to be honest. As we have 3 laps to go, nothing else happening in this race. As, who's gonna get the fast lap? Who's gonna be Pepin or Jake Marsh? At the moment, Jake Marsh is 2 seconds off and all the box 2 seconds off. Jordy Box was set at 27.9. He just needs 3/10 to get this fast lap, and he's gonna get a nice 15 out of Legend at the moment. He's been ghosted because of Legend being the lap over him. So he's trying to unlap himself. We're about to see. Legend's got pretty far off. As
Actually,
Jordy Box was really pushing the car.
Just want to note something here real quick. Toad is at 11 seconds. So basically, Legend, if he can just find maybe 5/10.
I think he has damage. I think Legend has some damage because of that crash with there. And now Jordy Box is trying to unlap himself, so that's not doing him any favors. So I think the Constructors Championship will go over to the next round, since Red Bull are going to score 40 points, which is gonna lower it down to a 42.5 points advantage. So they basically need maximum points, a racing point to not score points. As this is currently in P4, and the current cap is 70.5. So them gaining 40, it would run at 30.5, and then putting up Legend score 42.5. So basically, they just need Racing Point to score less than 1.5 points, and then to score 1-2, if you want to win a championship this season. As Pep Team, is he catching up to Nick Pankers? No, he's really isn't at the moment. Legend's trying to slip in Jordan Boxer slow down. He's let Legend by once again. As Legend now 8.4, he could actually get this if he finds 5 tenths in these 2 laps. But his tires are like 3 laps shorter than Toad's. And they were spun twice, basically, and gone to gas once. So...
It's 8.7 now.
Yeah, I don't think he will catch up. The second of the yellow flag, who is that?
Jake Marsh.
Who is that? Jake Marsh off again. I mean, he has a safe cap from Matthias, 44 seconds. So if he has lost swing, he can come to the pits again. I mean, I wouldn't retire if I were him. Like,
no, he's just gone for fastest lap.
Yeah, I mean, he has it already.
Yeah, but I think he wants to consolidate it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the box might to speed again. Meanwhile, scoring 6 tenths down to his personal best. This could be a fast lap, I mean, Juarez. No, I don't think it will be actually, because like fast lap at the moment is let me just check. 29. I think he could get it on the hards. Yeah. Oh, actually, Jake Marsh has a fast lap. But that's a fantastic lap time on the hard. Just a 28.6 on the hard tire. That's faster than what Pep can do on soft and what Granola will do in the soft as well. All is slower than Jake Marsh and Jordy. Oh, Jordy spun! He spun the pit entry and he's out. He's crashed in the pit entry. He spun and he hit the pit entry with his suspension and he's out of this race. So we're down to 7 cars basically because 1 car is AI. These Vars beginning the last lap at the moment. Finishing the last lap. I mean, he did it so perfectly today. He stayed up, he didn't get even a penalty. Fit on the hard tires, which is the correct decision to do because the medium just ran out as we saw from Alex Bomberg. He stayed out of incidents. He was behind Pepe for a moment, but he got past the back markers eventually. And he's coming through the spoon now, on the round to 130R. This is going to be a fantastic win for me in Virus, which is going to get in the end. I think this is going to be his 2nd of the season, or his 3rd. I'm just going to check now. Can you show the penalties at the moment? I'm showing... Brendan, can you show the penalties? Like...
oh yeah, I have the penalties up. Alex Bomberg 3, Toad 11, Legend 3.
2 seconds, Brendan, as there's means Virus coming around the final corners to come home to win the Japanese Grand Prix, weaves across the line. Fantastic with means Virus. Alex Bomberg comes home 2nd. It's going to be Pierre who's going to come home in 3rd because Legend has a 10-second gap behind him and he's 12 seconds behind him. Legend just needs to find a bit more time, I think.
He's not going to get it, is he?
He's not going to get it. Legend's going to finish 4th. The Constructor Championship goes on for another round. Nick Pancras going to finish in P5. Pepin's going to be in P6. Jake Marsh in P7 and Matthias in P8, basically. So, Vinzars wins this race, but I don't think that's the main talking point of this race, honestly, because, like, what happened there was just a disgrace to VRL. Like, you can't drive like that. I'm talking about Renault, of course, just waiting for Jake Marsh to finish this race, but, like, that was just incredibly terrible. Like, I mean, this race had some good battles. We saw some really nice battles, yeah. We saw some great strategy, but I think it was all overshadowed by the fact that Jake Marsh has left the session, so he's basically finished. I mean, so this is the end results, basically.
Yep.
We're just gonna see the podium now. As, yeah, this is means Var's 2nd win, if I'm not mistaken. As he won once in Austria. Alex won in Styria, so yeah, that's his. Well, I think, yeah, means Var's won on track, but we count the results from 75%. So yeah, this is the podium. Means Var celebrates with Alex Bomber and Pierre told you 3rd. A nice result for him, honestly.
Well, yeah,
this race just showed us what means Virus could do if he's challenged seriously for the championship. Like, he did so many little mistakes this season, and this race, this dominance that he showed today was what he could do. He could actually put the championship to Legend. He could do it. And there's the race order. Means Virus P1, fantastic race by him. Alex Warren P2, really good race as well. Pure Gold P3, Legend P4, Nick Pankers P5, Pepe P6, Jake Mars P7, Matthias P8, Jordi P9, Jackson P11, and Kimi P12. So these are the race results for today's race. Once again, I have to thank the admins of VRL, the drivers, the stewards, basically almost everyone in this league. You all helped create this fantastic league. And once again, goodbye once again, and hopefully we'll see you for a better race in Abu Dhabi.
Goodbye there.